Welcome to the Better2Know Instant Test training video series developed in partnership with the Center of Excellence for Sexual Health. This video will focus on an individual instant test in a number of sections, from what is included in the kit to using it to test for infection, interpreting the results, and completing the test process. You can also find the information included in this video in one of our quick reference guides, which should be provided to you along with your first delivery of our instant test kits. Our aim in presenting this video is to provide you with all the information you need in order to successfully run and deliver one of our instant tests. There are a number of safety procedures to be followed in order to ensure the test can be carried out. These include storing the kit safely within a temperature of 2 to 30 degrees Celsius, not using the kit if it is not sealed, has been punctured, or has been tampered with, preparing a clean and clear area on which to run the tests, wearing suitable examination gloves and clothing, disposing of all materials in a suitable biohazard waste container, and treating all biological samples as potentially infectious. Our instant chlamydia test kit includes all the contents required to deliver 10 or 20 individual tests. The contents include detailed instructions for use, one vial of reagent A, one vial of reagent B, one reaction tube holder, 10 or 20 test cassettes in individual foil pouches, 10 or 20 plastic reaction tubes, ten or 20 reaction tube caps, ten or 20 urethral swabs, and 10 or 20 cervical swabs. Remove the test cassette from its foil pouch and prepare a reaction tube in the holder ready to receive the sample. Add 8 full drops of reagent A to the reaction tube before collecting the sample. The instant test for chlamydia requires a swab. This is a urethral swab for men or a cervical swab for women. After sample collection, the test process for the cervical and urethral swabs is the same. To collect a cervical swab, use the dry PCR swab provided in the kit. Before collecting the sample, remove any excess mucus from the endocervical area with a cotton ball and then discard it. Insert the swab into the endocervical canal past the squamocolumnar junction until the tip of the swab is no longer visible. Firmly rotate the swab for 15 to 20 seconds and then withdraw it. Avoid contamination from exocervical or vaginal cells. For a male urethral sample, use the wire fiber-tipped swab provided in the kit. Check with the patient that they have not urinated for at least 1 hour prior to the sample being taken. Insert the swab 1 to 2 centimeters into the urethra. Rotate the swab 360 degrees in either a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction for 3 to 5 seconds, and then withdraw the swab. As soon as the sample has been collected, insert the swab into the reaction tube. If the test is being carried out in conjunction with an instant gonorrhea test, be sure to insert the second swab 2 to 3 centimeters into the urethra in order to reach a new sample area. Once the sample has been collected, insert the swab into the reaction tube into which you have already placed the reagent. Firmly rotate the swab in the bottom of the tube for 15 seconds. Let the solution stand for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, add 8 full drops of reagent B. mix the liquids in with the swab, pressing the swab against the side of the tube to get as much sample into the solution as possible. Then remove the swab and fit the dropper tip to the top of the reaction tube. Add 3 drops of the sample solution to the well of the test cassette. Read the results in the reaction area on the cassette after 10 minutes. Do not interpret the results after 20 minutes. To read the test results, a control line should appear in the area marked with a C on the cassette. This indicates the test has run successfully and should appear in the event of either a reactive or non-reactive test. If the control line does not appear, the test has not been successful. In this event, the test should be repeated using a new cassette and sample. If there is a positive result to the test, this will be shown by both a control line and a test line. These lines will appear alongside the letters C and T on the test cassette. The shade or color of the test lines may vary, but the result should be considered a positive even if the line is faint. In the case of a negative test result, this will be shown by the presence of a control line only. Results must then be told to the patient. This should be done verbally in a calm and prompt manner. The patient should be reminded that they may contact Better2Know if they need any further assistance. The Better2Know Instant Test Results Report, which is attached to the patient's booking confirmation email, should be completed. A copy should be handed to the patient. In the event of a positive chlamydia test result, an appropriate prescription for medication should be written for the patient. Please be sure to inform Better2Know that this has been done. The instant test procedure has then been delivered. This video has provided you with the information you need in order to successfully deliver one of our instant tests. In the case of any further questions, please contact Better2Know using the details on screen. Thank you for taking the time to watch our instant test training video.